Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well,
and it's been given away. Oh, he's on Isaac! Oh, split-second reaction.
Isaac actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a decent clearance. He's shifting. It's Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. And it's Soboslai. That's going wide left. Cross. Oh, good effort! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind.
There could be trouble here. And that's going to be a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And here's Vinicius Jr. Szoboszlai. It's a really well-measured ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Salah. Oh, this is a terrific run. Valverde. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Goulart considers his options. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Liverpool, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. He's rising! And again, that is frustrating.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Valverde. Tchouaméni powering forward here. And here's Vinicius Jr. Strong running down that left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah clearly held on to it far too long.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's got the... Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tchouaméni. Vinicius Jr. Arda Güler. Here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Goulet is offering a right smile there.
Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. McAllister. He shifted it to the flank. And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Wirtz. Looking for the run. Flings it across. Carreras. He's having a pop! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's McAllister. No, not quite on the same wavelength. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rodrigo running with the ball. Stood up well to him there. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's through here. Summerslide! It's bounced back off the post. Valverde knocks it into space.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's picked out the run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tries one from range! Brilliant from Valverde!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical...
Shot, surely! Frimpong getting this one clear. Great vision. And the finish! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Opts to play it back. Van Dijk. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is constant.
He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Mohamed Salah. Always onto this. Good ball, good take. In it comes. Rudiger clears it away. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gravenberg really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The match was 29,950.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Rodrigo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Rudiger makes the interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Liverpool are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Vinicius Junior. This is promising. Frimpong. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. And no, that was never going to make it. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Tchouaméni has created one goal already. McAllister pokes it out wide. Cross goes in there.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's clever. Oh, what's he done? Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Brahim Diaz coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Rudiger. 75 minutes played. Pass is just off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Gravenberg could move up a gear here. All the way back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nice touch. Liverpool could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Camavinga. That is ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah. He's on it, can he get away? Where it came from. Chouameni, lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? Lovely feet. Shot a goal! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. Distributed tidily. Bellingham. And that will be the final act. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So things are underway. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been cut out, well played. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. McAllister. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Woola! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He'll try from distance! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Wirtz looking to receive it in space. Valverde.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's managed to get free. Skims one in. That has not gone well. Good ball, good take. Aimed beyond the defence. Goulet. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Rudiger. Chouameni, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gives it back. Isak, he's having a pop! Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Rodrigo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Isak. Isak stood his ground strongly. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Carreras. Vinicius Junior! It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde. That is good alertness. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Salah. And here's Szoboszlai. And it's made its way to... There's the shot! There it is! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Delivers the ball. Vinicius Junior looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Liverpool leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
There will be
and
one
the score
minute
is
at a
1-0.
time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. That's going up front in a hurry. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative.
Takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's McAllister. He's found the way through. And he was alert to it. And they can counter here. Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes this. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Oh, crossbar! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that.
It's Salah! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Valverde.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much...
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Match was 28,599.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Delivers with whip. And that should get the job done. That's good running with the ball. Isak tries a shot. Oh, split-second reaction.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Carreras can get it clear. And it's Robertson. McAllister finding himself in space. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. More and more pressure on the ball here. He's got away. Mohamed Salah! And that's in. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Isak. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Goulart did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Gravenberg. Tchouameni gets a foot in here. That's a good ball. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the volley. And that really should have been that.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. Brahim Diaz. Now, can he find a finish? Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Reds. Number 8, Soboslai.
Valverde,
Number 9.
and here's Mbappe.
Coming on the field.
Alisson is
Number
there to clear.
14, Chiesa. Number 17.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the
Number
opposition.
22,
Ekitike, he's picked his way, and a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ekitike clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Real chance! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummel,
Could be danger here. And this is... And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Liverpool visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. He's trying the shot. Great football, shot and save. Ekitike, and he was quick to react. Oh, red, nice interception. Mohamed Salah. And it's Valverde. Gravenberg was in no mood for any of that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Pass somewhat off target. He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's been shipped out wide. And that was nowhere near his best. Played out to the left flank. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. He's in a great position here. He's having a pop! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Spence can get it clear. Frimpong. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Played in by Roberts. Terrific effort! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's Porro. McAllister. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pedro Porro aimed beyond the defence. Now the towering header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He doesn't look too happy with that. Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bentancur! And it's a goal! Bentancur at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 21 minutes is number 30, Bentancur.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
In with the challenge. That looks a cracking ball. Kudus finding himself in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Isak absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Frimpong. Nice sequence of passes, this. Isak! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He has a look up, and he's in on goal. Solanke. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. McAllister. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. João Palhinha. Kudus. Oh, he's having a go! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's neat. And they've got a throw. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Not the most accurate pass. Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. He's having a hit! Oh, the shapes to shoot! That was mighty close. That has not gone well. Frimpong. Now it's Solanke. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's hoisted clear. Frimpong. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Everyone, please.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Liverpool really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pedro Porro promptly onto that, and that is that. Solanke. That's a good ball out wide. And he's picked out the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the ball, and a header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kulusevski. Van Dijk. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai. Now it's Isak. Mohamed Salah lofted in.
Well played and well cleared.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And João Palhinha. Bentancur. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. Robertson. Now it's Szoboszlai. Can he get onto this? Romero with the clearance.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Van Dijk. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Kudus has it out wide and in space. Robertson tries to clear. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Good ball, good take. Driving on and making good progress. Shoots! Brilliant from Bentancur! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tottenham leading now. He's looking wide. Frimpong cuts it out. Mohamed Salah tries to pass it through. Spence is there to clear. Palhinha wins the duel this time. It's played through for him. He might be in, and a chance! Frimpong gets it away. Kudus's cross. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Kolimuani coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Maddison. Kulusevski. Maddison. Kulusevski. And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Chance! And that's in! Back to within one! Interesting! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Tottenham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's quick to return it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Szoboszlai.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18. Gakpo.
Frimpong gets across to intercept that. Now this could be a chance.
Number 7.
Threads one in. And the finish!
Number 14.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Number 22. Ekitike. Substitution. Four added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski proves just a little bit too strong. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Off target by a whisker. Spence makes the interception. Wirtz. Chiesa is in a really good position out wide. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Summerslide! It's bounced back off the post. And again they're denied by the woodwork. Romero can clear it away. He's having a hit! Superb from Summerslide!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. McAllister. Gravenberg. Looking for a runner. Gakpo is wide and looking to get onto this. Madison. João Palhinha. Spence. Nicely weighted ball. Good take. Has a look up and delivers. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. And it's Szoboszlai.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gravenberg, spread to the right. Delivered in. Isak. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, nice one too. Very shapes to shoot. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Szoboszlai goes short. Great defending, strong and determined. That's going to go a long way. Liverpool currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. He's picked his way through. It's out of play and it is a goal kick. Isak, not the most accurate pass. Kudus. Spence calmly anticipates. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Isak. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bentancur. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Good challenge, excellent challenge. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Salah. Spence promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Palhinha has got himself a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's McAllister. That is good alertness. Works it forward. Pedro Porro. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Stood up well to him there. He's found a way through. Frimpong crosses it in. Pedro Porro attempts a clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, super find. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
McAllister, oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper beats it away. McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now what about this cross? Now it's Isak. And it's Kudus. Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Showing great feet there. Frimpong receives it in a good position here. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Tottenham are looking to go forward now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be one.
That looks a cracking ball. Kudus. Romero. A header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Looking to play him in. He played through for the wide man. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And please welcome our match
Liverpool
to the field.
go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Liverpool definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Kudus. Now that's well seen too. McAllister over to the right flank. João Palhinha.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kulusevski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And claimed it back swiftly. Spread out to the left. And he's quick to return it. Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, nice touch. Maddison! That is lovely. Plays it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. It's a really well-measured ball. And he whips it in. The referee has given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away, and it's grabbed, and the shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that. Isaac! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Schuberschlei. And here's Isak. Oh, good spread. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? Frimpong looking to hit the byline here. He's there and gets it away. And that's a throw-in. Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That looks a good ball through. And that is expertly dealt with. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Gakpo. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great vision. Kulusevski, impressive jump. Mohamed Salah. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? It's just beyond his reach. Quality ball. Isak going after that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Maddison. Konate cuts it out. Maddison is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Liverpool can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's played it back. Oh, no joy this time. Threads one in. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there.
There will be one
Neither party
minute added time.
overly willing to compromise. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Richarlison really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingered Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
Things already rolling. Now it's Isak. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a throw. Szoboszlai. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like the look.
Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mohamed Salah. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gravenberg. Robertson.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's McAllister. Defending of the desperate variety. Knocks it into space. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Szoboszlai. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gakpo has the space to scheme.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Konate cuts out the pass. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Solanke. Gallagher. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Tottenham with the corner, there first. And that is well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And that was asking for too much. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. McAllister pinches it off him. Out for a throw. Romero crossed into the box. He's a sharp little ball here. Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice looking ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gallagher. Now it's Solanke. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nice bit of trickery. Salah. Cross goes in there. Sarr. Can he get it through? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Frimpong. Szoboszlai. Now it's Solanke. João Palhinha. And it's Sarr. Now Pedro Porro. Spread neatly. Saar receives it in a wide position. Gravenberg. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings it across. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Isak. Gakpo. He is through here. Decent chance! And it's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, there's the clearance. Played into space. Well, nicely intercepted. Maddison. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. McAllister.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Saar. And they win it back again. Isak is onto this. Nicely shaped ball. And it's made it... And the finish! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And there they are. Please
Liverpool
welcome our
up
players,
by
everyone.
1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And here's Saar. Mohamed Salah. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Maddison. Saar. And that's another good win of the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Looking for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Looking for a runner. The less said about that pass, the better. And he's been shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Maddison. Liverpool are still that goal to the good. Now it's Isak. Gallagher.
Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, shooting
The attendance for
chance!
this match was
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been knocked clear. And it's Graven. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gravenberg actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool have their third corner. Spence tries to clear. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Solanke is fouled. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Tottenham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedro Porro does really well there, he is strong. Pedro Porro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Spence. Solanke. Frimpong deals with that comfortably. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, he's just misjudged that one. Just about up to 75 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Isak. Gakpo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Number 8, Szoboszlai. Number 10,
Now it's Kolomuani.
coming on the field.
Sarr.
Number 14,
Kolomuani.
Chiesa.
Oh, well played.
Number 7,
Jones.
Best.
The most
Number
accurate pass.
17, Jones.
He's got away. Oh, he's all alone. That's put paid to the danger. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And he shoots! Oh, in he goes again. And that's in. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's managed to get free. Header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've got rid. Gallagher gets it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Isak. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maddison. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Chiesa.
Minute has been indicated.
And it's Jones. Tries to play it through. Robertson. Gravenberg. Wirtz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. And that was asking for too much.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Isak. Coming on to
That's an
replace him
imaginative
is
pass.
Number
Oh, it's
22.
inches away from being a really good ball.
Substitution in progress.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. The hostilities have already resumed. Liverpool conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Can he get on the end of Richarlison? And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Number 26, Robertson. Coming on the field.
He leaped
is
for it.
Number 2.
No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. Bergvall kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going wide left. Chiesa. Wirtz. Spread it left. He's found a way past. In with the challenge. Now it's Kolomouani. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
After 9 minutes.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Number 30.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Pedro Porro calmly anticipates. Gomez. Chiesa. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Driven forward. Tries to pass it through. Kolomouani. Alisson. And it is half-time in extra time. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Romero cuts it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Hangs in. Oh, good climb! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Gravenberg. Jones. And it's Kulusevski. Gomez spots it and intercepts. Kulusevski. Oh, important interception. Konate clears. Bergvall. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Wirtz. Jones. Kolomouani. Now this could be a chance. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitutions taking place.
perilously close. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ekitike does have his name on the score sheet, of course. There will be a throw-in. That's going up front in a hurry. And he's forced to go back. Early ball out from the back. Can he get it through? Now it's Chiesa. He's picked his way through. Cross from Chiesa. That's a decent clearance. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friend.
Impressive jump! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. Frimpong promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Isak. No, he's not getting past him there. Valverde! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that...
Oh, greatly! Oh, he's hit the bar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Gakpo. Valverde. Swung over. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Valverde. Still goalless. Bellingham. Now it's Isak. Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And again! And he's done it! And we have Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the first moment of real significance. And the finish! Oh, he's been... and again! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hoisted in. Decent shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass somewhat off target. And he's forced to go back. And it's McAllister. Jones! That is decidedly lacking.
Jones probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. In with the challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Courtois claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eder Militao. Now it's Goulet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gakpo has the space to scheme.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. What a throw in. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. Rudiger. Bellingham. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gravenberg. That is good alertness.
There will be one
It's
minute
Bellingham.
added time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Gakpo. That's the end of the first 45. Reflections on the first half.
Liverpool really did kick on after getting that first
And
goal.
there they are.
Could they
Please
have
welcome
got
our
another one
players,
and killed the
everyone.
game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Liverpool looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's in a great position here. Nicely shaped ball. Chouameni. Carreras. Carreras. Knocks it into space. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Over to the right flank. And it's Valverde. Oh, such a clever touch. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Isak. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That has not gone well. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chouameni, great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Liverpool with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Tries one
The
from
attendance
range.
for this match was 29,000.
And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 63
Just
minutes,
one in it now.
number
Well, there's a
7,
real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Isak. Now it's Isak.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Caresses it through. Now it's Rodrigo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rodrigo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more. Chance for a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And he's quick to return. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Rodrigo. He is through here. Great ball, and can he finish? Oh, good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
Good chance here. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Szoboszlai has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Frimpong. Salah. And Frimpong. Gravenberg. Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. And it's McAllister. Spread it left. Robertson. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now there's a fine ball. Tries to pass it through. Liverpool can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gravenberg. Spread out to the left. And here's Gakpo. Robertson.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Isaac! Quality ball. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. The hostilities have already resumed. Liverpool conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Vinicius Junior. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mohamed Salah. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Robertson.
Kerkez.
Number 10, McAllister.
Brahim Diaz.
Coming
Oh,
on the
that's
field.
well spotted.
Number 6,
Gravenberg.
Number 70.
Kerkez.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Kerkez. Looking for a runner. That's cause for mild irritation. Liverpool have opted to make another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Number 3, Endo.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Carvajal. Looking for options for movement. Probing pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. This looks promising. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Soboslai chasing after it. And it's made its way to him. Chance! And that is an energetic end to the first period of extra time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And we are already back underway. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Frimpong. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Chiesa. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Liverpool with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Brahim Diaz. Shot shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Very much into the last knockings.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodrigo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up. And we're done. Liverpool pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throw.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little.
Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. And it's been given away. He has found the way. Solanke! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Maddison. Oh, they could break here. Now, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Knocks it out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. No way through. João Palhinha. Chance! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Solanke is flagged offside. And it's Maddison. He's being urged to shoot. Kulusevski has got himself a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's trying the shot. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Solanke takes a shot! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
Chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's well spotted. Goulet. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Maddison. Can he finish? Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Brahim Diaz just eases him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. He's through here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Tottenham really could have done without this. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Kudus. João Palhinha. And it's Maddison. Tries to play it through. Spread out to the left. Ball's Solanke! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has ended up in no man's land. Goulet, lovely pass, but can he get there? Bentancur, João Palhinha, he's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception, spread it left. Now it's Goulet, not the most accurate pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bit too much weight on the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Maddison receives it in a good position here. And he's undercooked that. Brahim Diaz. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Solanke. Vinicius Junior. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Brahim Diaz. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And it's Bellingham. And here's Brahim Diaz. João Palhinha. Oh, red, nice interception.
Indicated.
And they can counter here. Eder Militao. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that has not gone well. That is good alertness. Bentancur kept... Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's hoisted. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
Madrid really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Now it's Kulusevski. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! And they've got rid. Now that looks a decent ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Vinicius Junior. And it's been played through. Now it's Maddison. Pedro Porro wants to run onto this. Shot a goal! And that's another fine save. Tottenham with the corner. They're first. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Tottenham now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And a chance! And again! And there's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he cuts out the supply. Has a look up and drives it forward. Quality ball. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They force the error and extract... Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Bentancur has it in a wide position. Can he get it through? Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Charge, surely! And no mistake. And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expert.
He's in, must be! And he's found a way past.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely spread. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's in a great position here. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Kudus providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Tottenham drag themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
João Palhinha. Great chance! Oh, good finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic...
Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass isn't the best. Maddison. Can he get on the end of this?
Tottenham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rodrigo picks it up out wide. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's been hooked away. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. 5 minutes to add. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
So that's it. It is all over. Tottenham have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello.
Tries a shot! Lookman. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Here comes the cross. And he's done it! I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. That's a shade optimistic. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Maddison. Looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ruggeri. Oh, Red. Nice interception. And it's Porro. Knocks it into space. No, he's not getting past him there. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Biner. That's destined for the flank. And the cross comes in. Searching pass he's played there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tottenham leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way through. Ball swung in. Sorloth.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And claimed it back swiftly. Sorloth running with intent. Sarr. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, well measured. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Gallagher has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Sorloth. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get Simeone! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Lenormand. Bina. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bina. Can he finish? That's another chance. And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
He's gone for goal! Now there's a terrific hit. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Solanke. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. And it's Porro. Looking for options for movement. Good ball over the top. Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Good ball, good take. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Lookman. He's had it taken off him. Colomwani.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Colomwani! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, that's fabulous. Wriggles his way through. Vicario claims comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Sorloth. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maddison getting this one clear. Simeone with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Now it's Colomwani. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Bina. Koke gets on his bike and on the move. Tries one from range. Oh, it's a dumping hit.
Added time.
Great vision. Now it's Sarr. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome everyone.
So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Tottenham are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Simeone. Another throw-in. Simeone. Now what about this cross? And he's taking no... Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. He's in a great position here. Lookman finds himself offside. Pedro Porro, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barrios. Now it's Kolo Muani. Maddison. Ruggeri deals with that comfortably. Corner number 4 coming up here. Towering header! But he's left disappointed. Romero makes the interception. No, that's been intercepted. Barrios. Maddison going forward. Gallagher. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Here it is, crossed in. Pedro Porro cuts it out. Solanke. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. Into the channel. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that looks... And Solanke! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good take in a good area. Solanke. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Baina. And he's running through. Oh, he's on his Alvarez! Magnificent from Alvarez! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chance, surely! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Gallagher. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's well spotted. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gonzalez floated through. Romero gets over and intercepts. He's in. Shot at goal! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Alvarez really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Number 19, Solanke. Number 24, number 29.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 13, Udobi. Number 15, number 30, Bentanker.
Richarlison
Taking place.
and Bergvall aimed beyond the defence. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can all...
Shapes to shoot! Udogi with the clearance. There's the shot! Bentancur, that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Bergvall. That's an excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Bentancur. Bentancur. Can he finish? Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
3 minutes
Griezmann.
time.
Now it's Alvarez. Can he latch on to this? Oh no, this does not look good. The final seconds now. That's Gonzalez. Threads one in. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Udogi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Tottenham played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tottenham with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the delivery. And that should get the job done. Pablo Barrios proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Sarr. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at. Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Tottenham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
This is a promising build-up. Well read, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Lookman, looking to play him in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Now it's Colomwani. Barrios hops him off it and wins back the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Now, can they get it back? Pedro Porro got a long way forward to join the attack. And the cross comes in. Gallagher going forward. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now he's running away. Has to go back here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Great reaction!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Colomwani. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Gallagher tries to pass it through.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Madison! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Barrios. And here's Colomwani. Can he get on the end of this? Bina played out towards the right wing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neatly clipped into space. Surlot. Vicario claims comfortably. Simeone. And here's Surlot. He'll try from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Surlot clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Surlot! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that is a little undercooked. Spence. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. And here's the chance to counter. He can run onto that. And he's there to get it away. Kolumwani is flagged offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has not gone well. Lookman. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He has found the way through. And the finish! So, third corner of the game. Solid! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gallagher. Looking for options for movement. Kubil. Simeone looking to add to his goal, and it's Koke. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And he can thump it away. Good effort from distance. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ruggeri is there to clear. Kolumwani is herring after that one.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Kolumwani. Sarr. Bina.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Simeone. Aimed beyond the defence. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello attendees,
How would you review the first half?
Tottenham really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Colomwani. Pedro Porro has the space to scheme. Romero gets across to intercept that. Gallagher. Now it's Solanke. Sarr. Little ball here. Lenormand deals with that comfortably. Lovely pass. Great chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that was asking for too much. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Delivery. He leaps for it. Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's and Solanke! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Sorloth. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries from distance. And it's Sarr. Now it's Colomwani. Madison. Chance for a shot! Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he's intervened well there. Bina. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. Colomwani. Sarr. He's rising! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Threads one in. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Now it's Gonzalez. Romero gets it away. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Gonzalez. He is through. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Is number 15.
And that has left him in a heap. Lookman. Nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a lovely, neat part. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gonzalez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gonzalez is the key defender on that occasion. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Gonzalez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, James
Romero.
Madison. Number
That has
24.
ended up in no man's land.
Coming on the field.
No, he's not going to
Number
get any further
21,
than that. No, that was
Kulusevski.
never going to make it.
Number 13,
And it's Bergvall.
Zubin. Substitutions taking place.
Biner. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a good ball out wide. Koke. Richarlison receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Alvarez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kolumuani. Bergvall. He's found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. Pedro Porro flings in across. Brilliantly cut out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's managed to get free. Griezmann.
4 added minutes have been
Real
indicated.
chance! And that's a good finish. Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Kulusevski. Llorente gets a foot in here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is well cleared. Just eases him off the ball. And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
And he shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Simeone. Biner. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! He doesn't look too happy with that. He's not got that quite right. And he thumps it clear. Colomwani receives it in a good position here. Deftly away. Tottenham have it back and can go again. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's João Palhinha. Pass is just off target. Barrios. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their...
Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gallagher. Now that looks a decent ball. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Sorloth, and he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Van de Ven looks to the other side. And they've got rid. Croquet. Sorloth! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van de Ven is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Musso sends that a long way. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Sarr.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good read. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Solanke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Punched away. Good play on the left-hand side here. Produces a cross. Corner number 2 then. Takes the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's having a pop! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Colomwani. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Big chance! Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Tottenham certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Sorloth, and the shot! It's hit the upright. It's in. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good look. It's rising! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Tottenham were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that...
Oh, good effort! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
He's got away. That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Kubil. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Surlot. He'll try from distance. It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Sarr. Now it's Kolomouani. Sarr. Aimed beyond the defence. Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. Good read, needed to be. Shot a goal! Off the post. And he's there to get it away. Gallagher. Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Solanke certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Gallagher. And that's an excellent interception. That's going to go a long way. He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kolomouani showed plenty of zest in getting some... And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. was a brilliant save.
Simeone clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bino's cross. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's having a go! Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Gallagher threads one in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Kolumuani. This looks promising. Solanke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's got space here. Kubil kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubil. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they've got it again. Column and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. Tottenham can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Number 9, Richarlison. Number 15.
And it's Bergvall. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lookman is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's found a way through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Simeone. That's good play. Lobbed in behind. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? It's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bergvall. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Romero purring through the gears. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Romero really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Played out towards the right wing. Now the towering header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
He's a sharp little ball here. Good take. Real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Well taken goal. And what a climax we have here! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Tottenham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bergvall. Barrios. And he's picked out the run. Bergvall. Nicely weighted ball. Griezmann. Tries to pass it through. Griezmann. Griezmann crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that is that. Tottenham were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.